Anin, Jigewe Gabo Indigenous Cause, Jo Nayquonabe and Dagu, Mayin Gun and Dudame, Mrs. Aga Igning and Dunjaba, Nisawagn and Danasug, Ajwana Kudukwe, Minawa Ogama Wabikwe, Minawa Ogama Sekwe, Nwidige Oma, Mrs. Aga Igning. My name is Jo Nayquonabe. I'm the Commissioner of Corporate Affairs for the Mille Lacs Band. Over the last year at MLCV, our efforts have been focused on our 2030 strategic plan that helps us care about our associates, drive purposeful profits, all within the place that we call home. We've separated our initiatives into 3 pillars. The first pillar is all about boosting the Mille Lacs tribal economy. Our focus is on creating an ecosystem for business investments in the tribal economy. As we look back on 2023, our big initiatives were completing Red Willow Estates, which is a 30-unit townhome development in Onamia, Minnesota, here in District 1. We also opened the Onamia Child Care Center, which is now known as Kid Zone, and we began the building and renovating of our tribal business incubators, including clearing the path at the Tesoro site for an exciting future opportunity for Mille Lacs Band members. We've also continued our successful Enterprise Academy. We've done 6 different cohorts now in that program since we started in 2020. We've had 52 total graduates from the program, and out of those members, we've had 42 band members walk the stage. Our upcoming projects are coming up in Hinckley, where we're doing Sugar Maple Crossing, which is a 40-unit workforce housing project right next to the Grand Cinema. It will include 10 one-bedroom apartment units, 22-bedroom apartment units, and 10 3-bedroom apartment units. So it's a very exciting project for us to be able to bring that type of housing to the Hinckley area. We're also really excited to break ground on the Ventura project that's in South Minneapolis, just off of Bloomington, where we'll be conducting a construction project that includes 36 apartments on the top 3 levels, as well as creating new space for the Ojibwe monitoring program on the bottom level, as well as some community space that's going to be accessible to all members in the Twin Cities area. Construction on that is being planned to begin here as we come into the summer of 2024. We're also going to be working hard on Hinckley childcare, where we're in our initial phases of establishing a child care center in Hinckley in collaboration with Pine County. And Pine County is actively engaged in securing the child care provider and other essential partners. Now, I'm going to move on to Pillar 2. Pillar 2 is about aligning our team with the values we walk as Anishinaabe people. We're committed to diversity, creating a workplace where everyone feels empowered to be themselves. Our big initiatives for this past year in 2023 was really digging into our Racial Equity Index assessment, which is a way that companies in the state of Minnesota are measured on how welcoming they are to folks from historically marginalized communities, whether that be employees, whether that be suppliers, whether that be other type of vendors. And we had a really impressive score this year of 57.5, which is way up from our 2022 assessment of 16.7. We created a racial equity strategy aimed at making significant advancements across 7 crucial dimensions of workforce practices. These dimensions span from leadership, hiring, culture, retention, advancement. There's also elements of procurement, philanthropy, investment, and we're also engaged in other forms of public policy, products, and services. The Center for Economic Inclusion recognized MLCV along with other Minnesota companies that excelled in constructing anti-racist, inclusive workplaces. It's kind of neat that MLCV, this small company up in the middle of the reservation, was standing tall with names such as Bremer Bank, Allianz, Allina Health, Best Buy, Carousel Motor Group, Gillette Children's Hospital, Grant Thornton, the Minnesota Twins, Mortensen Construction, Par Systems, Pollard Companies, U.S. Bank, and United Properties. So we're really excited about that effort and excited about the results we've been able to achieve. We're also working hard on an internal, what we're just calling really a mini MBA program, where we're teaching folks the strategies of how to run the businesses that are in the Mille Lacs Corporate Ventures portfolio, how to be better leaders for the people that report to us, and how to have and create a bright vision for the future of all of our companies. We're calling it the Mille Lacs School. We're working with key partners, including Anderson Center, the University of Minnesota Carlson School of Management, and Section. This program will develop strategic capabilities, empower leaders, and foster versatile leadership. And finally, Pillar 3 is all about diversifying our businesses, investing smartly, and securing capital for growth. Some of the biggest initiatives that we've had for the year, of course, the biggest is our hotel renovation, where we're renovating every single hotel room connected to each of our 2 casino properties. We're excited about the participation of band members. We have well over 50 band members that are working on the job sites every day, and we're super proud of the work that's being done. We formed new partnerships this year with the Minnesota United, becoming their official casino partner of a fast-growing team and a fast-growing league in the U.S. We also were able to surpass our prior year's distribution, so we've seen some pretty good financial success in the past year. In our hospitality portfolio, we saw the Intercontinental St. Paul outperform the previous year, concluding quarter 4 with over $2 million in contracted business, group business. The DoubleTree Minneapolis Park Place did really well in its market. It sold more rooms than other hotels had and had higher prices, beating the competition. The Embassy Suites Hotel in Oklahoma City is gearing up for a brand change to Ascend by Choice in 2024, while leading the market in room sales. Big Sandy introduced 4 new cabins this past year, where we were able to finish cabin 50 and 51, accommodating 15 people each, so those are larger cabins. And then we also finished cabin 48 and 45, where we can accommodate 10 and 14 people respectively. And then finally, DoubleTree St. Paul achieved its best year ever, concluding with over $800,000 in catering revenue. We also had a very successful and exciting year at Muckle Global, where we made strides in the IT space, particularly in cybersecurity and software development, thanks to its involvement in the United States Special Operations Command, or SOCOM, Agile Development Program. This strategic collaboration not only facilitated Muckle Global's entrance into the Department of Defense IT market, but also strengthened its connections with the Department of State. During this period, Muckle Global actively engaged in providing law enforcement security training and emergency support services. In 2024, Muckle Global will continue to expand its influence within the United States Army, particularly in the realm of cybersecurity and software development. Muckle Global is now operating in over 30 locations around the world. Regionally, they currently have active operations in Duluth, Cook, and St. Paul. And SlotCo officially has 108 active games in the market. We're negotiating contracts with gaming operations right here in Minnesota and also in Colorado. We just completed another 50-game deal with Hoopa Valley in Northern California, approved by their tribal council on December 21st of 2023. And of course, probably the biggest news to end our year is really our entry into the cannabis business, where we're constructing our cultivation facility right outside the event center here in the back of the Grand Casino Mille Lacs property. We're really excited about the opportunities that we have there for our wholesaling business, and we're also rolling in and starting to build our retail business as well for dispensaries at the casinos as well as other places within the community. So we're expecting a lot of those retail shops to be done by June to open and coincide with our hotel remodel, and we're looking to finish the cannabis grow facility by August of this year. MLC is actively collaborating with tribes on further legislation. We will be completing remodels, but will not begin staffing until the legislative session is over. So that was a lot, but I just want to say miigwech, thank you for your support, and looking forward to an exciting 2024.